Fire the emergency booster engines!
Hello, troopers, and welcome back to G.A.R. Productions. Today, we will be looking at the Invisible Hand. It was a set that I managed to just get in. Actually, my family got it for my birthday, my parents, so huge shout out to them. Really was not expecting that, and then they sent it along in the mail for me, and I really, really appreciate it. I really do like this set, but let's get into the review. So overall, I am impressed. I am pleased with the set, but not overly impressed, if that makes sense. I think they have done a very good job in the overall design and the look of the Providence, but I think there's a certain few things that I wish they could have got done better. I don't know how. First of all, we have the observation deck and the communications tower. Again, I think they did an okay job. I don't know how they could have done it better, but I wish they could have. It seems a bit off angle. I know people have said that. Also, the top seems a bit large for me. I think it should have been smaller. I think it's disproportionately large. Oh, if you do hear my son, he is in the background. So he is my co-host today, who is smiling at me. So I think that is slightly disproportionately large. The command bridge. Again, the just the green piece for it, I think, is okay. Again, I don't know what they could have done better. I wish they could have done something better. But at this size, I think it is acceptable. I do really like the color scheme. Of the ship, I like the mix of the blue and the gray. It's definitely on par. I don't know if they should have gone with the dark gray or the black. Sometimes I feel like the front of the Providence looks more black than the dark gray that they chose to go through. I think it still looks accurate. I think it still looks good, but I don't know if black would have been. It would be interesting to recolor it in black and see if it makes it look better or not. I really like the hanger. I know I don't have, wasn't able to, I didn't take a picture. I should have when I was building it, but there are two little Easter eggs in there of Anakin and Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, and then a tiny, tiny, tiny MTT for scale that they actually, if you look in the back of the hanger, you actually see in episode 3. So that is a super, super cool detail. And then, yes, if you really want to recreate it, you can blow the ship in half, just like Episode 3, and tear off the back half and send the front half down, as we have in Episode 3. Not to worry, you'll still be flying half a ship. So that is very, very good. And then it comes with a nice display plaque. Definitely on par with like the Super Star Destroyer, which I have yet to get. I will do. You'll see a review on that when we get there. But I'd say definitely on par. Nice display plaque that I really appreciate that it's printed. That was very, very nice. And then if you want to, you don't have to, but if you would like to, that does come with a nice printed 25th anniversary plaque as well. So that is very impressive. I know some people have said it. I'm kind of in the middle because they haven't done it. I think it'd be nice to start. I think it would have been nice to start with the new line of ships, since they're calling it the Starship line. It would have been nice to get a figure, especially one we haven't gotten in a while, particularly General Grievous. Comes to mind Count Dooku, a Magna Guard, or I'll throw up a picture of him. I can't remember what his name is, but the captain actually of the Invisible Hand. General Grievous does command the ship, but he's technically not the captain. I can't remember what the captain's name is. I'll throw up a picture of him and his name. I think any of those would have been a cool minifigure to add, especially, I know they haven't done it with midi scale, but then they also changed the name, so it'd have been nice to just throw in a figure for us. Throw in Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon, throw in like maybe, since we didn't get her, throw in Leia in the mini-scale Tantive 4, since Captain Antilles and a Rebel Trooper came with the boarding the Tantive 4 diorama. Would have been a little bit nice. Don't have to. Would have just been maybe a nice little thing, especially since some of those figures, one of those we've never gotten, and more so the other 3 we haven't gotten in a while. So we definitely could use a time. And I don't know what hopefully we'll have plans. There'll be plans for that they'll come out in some sort of set next year with Revenge of the Sith, but we just don't know. But overall, a really good ship. One of my, probably so far, I don't have the Super Star Destroyer. I probably will like the Super Star Destroyer's design a little bit better, but like I've said before, the Providence carrier/destroyer is tied as my favorite Star Wars capital ship with the Venator. So I am so overjoyed that they designed the ship. I was so excited when I heard that they were making the mini-scale Invisible Hand. Very, very pleased with it. Again, there's a couple things I wish they could have done differently. I don't know how they would have, but just getting that communications tower just a little bit skinnier somehow, I think would have looked better to me. But that, again, is my opinion. Overall, I think the ship I would give probably 8.5 out of 10. Again, I think there's a couple things that could have been maybe tried to get work better, but overall still a beautiful design. Fun little reenact feature that you don't really need to be able to blow the ship in half and have those cute little Easter eggs in the middle. But nonetheless, I still give it an 8.5 out of 10. And hopefully someday soon I will be able to get reviews up on the Tantive 4 and the Executor Class Superstar Destroyer. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.